And since Herc mentioned it, that's right. Lionel Messi and Inter Miami will be going on a preseason tour to Saudi Arabia to partake in the Riyadh Season Cup, which means we're going to get another Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo showdown. February 1st in Saudi Arabia as Inter Miami faces off against Al-Nassr. Herc, something, nothing, or everything. This preseason showdown between Messi and Ronaldo.
Everything. It's everything. Listen, we could downplay how insignificant it is. We can downplay that it's a money grab. We can do all these different things while they're both over the hill for what their careers were. Okay, nobody's saying they're over the hill, for what their careers were. We could say all these different things that most people are going to say, pundits will say, et cetera, et cetera. But you know what we're going to be doing February 1st? You know what every single one of us is going to be doing? Watching this game. You know what every single network is going to be doing? Trying to get the rights, TV rights to this game. Everybody will be talking about this. Everybody will be watching this. It's the last dance between the two. They still sell. It's still Cristiano Ronaldo. It's still Lionel Messi. It's still the absolute two best footballers of our generation, and maybe currently so when it comes to attention, because that's what they captivate. They captivate people, and that's what it's going to be. This is an everything type of move for everybody involved. Regardless if you think if it's good football or not, everybody will be watching.
You think it'll be the most watched game of the MLS season? Because I would bet pretty big money there won't be another MLS game that comes close. Even here in the United States, I think globally there's no question. But here in the U.S.,
I would assume so. You've got what?
Is there a problem with that? Is there a problem with the fact that a preseason game would easily outrate, in theory, your biggest games, your MLS Cup,
this is going to outrate
Premier League.
This is going to outrate Premier League games. This is going to outrate Champions League games. This isn't an MLS thing here, Seb. This is not an MLS thing. This is not a Saudi Arabia thing. This is a Messi versus Cristiano thing. Nobody's going to even know or remember that one's an MLS team, the other one's a team from Saudi Arabia. They're going to care now one bit of that. They're focused on Messi versus Cristiano. Everything else is just noise.
What are your expectations? Let's say both teams take this seriously, right? Both teams put out their best 11 or pretty close to it. Who do you think wins?
I mean,
Who's your favorite?
Right now, you would have to say that it may be the Saudi Arabia side, Al-Nassr. It may be Cristiano's team, because today, we'll record this segment, today, Inter Miami could look very different from what it's going to be when that game starts, and that's a reality. I mean, right now, they've not announced Luis Suarez. We don't know of the pending arrivals. This could be a very different Inter Miami team. And I think if Major League Soccer, Inter Miami, Tata Martino learned anything from Leagues Cup and post-Leagues Cup for Inter Miami, is they need to be a better team, a deeper team. They need to have more power. Yes, star power. So that team could change drastically.
One of the big differences between the Saudi teams and the MLS teams like Inter Miami is the budget. And one of the things we were going to talk about on today's show was the MLS budget changes, but they were so Herc, that we really didn't get to them. But as long as Saudis can spend kind of limitless and freely, it's going to be tough to compete with some of the best teams that they can put forward. But should be very fun. February 1st, Messi against Ronaldo, Inter Miami against Al-Nassr from Saudi Arabia.